Next up, we have Ammar. Please give it up for the lovely Ammar.
No, I didn't look at the running order properly, so I was kind of ready to start another drink, can't lie. How's everyone doing today? Good day, good day? Alright, you know, I had a nice day today. I found out about this new thing. UHT milk. Does anyone know of it? Yeah, no, it's great shit. It's like milk but cheaper. And, you know, I personally think that I really, really appreciate the cause of, like, veganism and vegetarianism. And, I'd be willing to go vegan at some point, but vegetarian? Really? Vegan, no milk! No fucking milk! You know how sad that makes me? Not as sad as the person I'm going to be talking about today. Someone really near and dear to my heart, actually. Everyone has an idol in life, you know? You know what? Who's your idol in life?
Okay, now. There you go. That's my idol.
But who's your idol? No idea.
I don't go with.
You haven't got. It's alright. I'd say that you're my idol, but no. You just still don't talk who I'm going to talk about. But let's see. Does anyone here have an idol? Anyone? Anyone at all? Oh, go on.
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears! Hey! You know, free Britney. No, I mean everyone has to have like someone they look up to in life to be able to become a better person. I'm sorry. I'll be your idol if you like. You know, just it's okay. It's okay. I didn't get to finish my drink. I'm pretty sad too. But no, everyone's got to have that idol. And for me, it's communist leaders from the 1960s. Really, really specifically. You know what? Who does anyone here know who Fidel Castro is? Hey, yes, we do. You know, fabulous facial hair, fabulous leader. You know, Cuban Missile Crisis aside. And the most important thing about him, you know, he really liked milk. Really liked milk. Like, you know, there is like a scale of how much people can like milk in life, and it goes from like, you know, like your average person, you know, like who here likes milk? Who got people who likes milk? Then we've got like people who like farm milk. You know, they make their money off milk, and if something makes you money, you're going to be a big fan of it. I'd say like there's a 90 to 95% chance that you like milk, and the other like 5 to 10% chance is you're like a milk farmer, but like it's not like an industrial farm. You know, one of those like little shitty farms where like you got to clean up after the cow shit and stuff. There's no like automatic machine that'll scoop it. You got to do that. Like I like milk too, but I don't know. I'd say I'm somewhere in between those two brackets. I'm in the process. If anyone knows any cheap like acres of land, I'm willing to buy right now. Like hit me up with the details after this. But it goes then, you know, we got skeletons. They quite like their milk. The calcium keeps them going. We got starving babies. You know, you got a baby, you show it a tit and it goes, ooh. Yeah, it's starving babies, they're the step ahead. And then finally, at the top of the list, number one, you know, we're talking money, it's Jeff Bezos. We're talking love of milk, it's Fidel fucking Castro, boys. This guy had such a penchant for dairy and love for the leche that it almost got him killed. Well, 638 times to be precise, but that's because the CIA tried to assassinate him 638 separate times, and a surprising number of those were to do with like milk or dairy products in general. Like, you know it's bad when like there's someone trying to kill you, and you know they don't go at you with a gun. They like try and poison your fucking ice cream. And this guy used to eat a lot of like you know, so a lot of people like their ice cream, you know. Some people that come back from work, they want a little bit of ice cream, you know. I have to say, for me, I have a bit of a problem with ice cream, but You know, maybe a scoop after work, 2 scoops after work, maybe 3. Feeling a bit cheeky, but Fidel Castro, no, not 1 scoop, not 2, not 3. He'd have 2 fucking tubs after every meal. I'm not talking no fucking pussy tubs, right? This is no weak shit. These are like, you know those like big tubs that like, you know when you want to cry and you're sitting there and you have like the big tub, you're like craving it. No doubt. It's okay to scream at strangers about Fidel Castro in public, all right? They're not gonna press charges. They're not gonna press. And then you keep scooping it into your mouth, like the fucking degenerate in life that you are. Yeah, he'd have 2 of those after every single meal. And this man lived until he was like maybe 90, I think. What the fuck else was in his time? I don't know. Probably some drugs, considering his dairy consumption. It was an interesting one. It was a really, really interesting one to me, because not only did they try, they failed 638 times to kill Fidel Castro. And one of those times, they tried to hire his ex-lover. Well, I mean, she was involved in fucking, like, you're all like looking at me like, oh, his ex-lover? Whoa, what happened? She tried to fucking kill him, man. Like, come on. I mean, if only. So, she tried to kill him. He had some cold cream that his wife was going to give him at the time. She had one job. Give him the cream. What did she fail to do? Give him the cream. She forgot it. Then came back down. She was like, really, he was like, I don't think I want the cream. That's rare for Fidel Castro. Like, I've gone on for about a couple minutes now just talking to you about how much you liked. Because I think he realized at that point, I think she's trying to kill me. So when she comes back into the room, he hands her a gun and goes, just fucking shoot me. And, you know, I think that's really powerful, because it just goes to show that, you know, she might try to kill him. His heart might have been hard, but what was harder were his fucking bones from all that calcium. He was basically indestructible at that point. He had no fear whatsoever. He had no fear that one of the things that he tried to do, he hired the best geneticists, he hired the best selective breeders in the world to try and rectify one of his own mistakes, because he decided that, you know what we don't have enough in Cuba? Milk. Man like milk, what can I say? So he bought cows. He bought a shit ton of Canadian cows down, flew them into Cuba, loads of them, big open pasture. They weren't producing much milk because it's Cuba. They're from Cuba's fucking boiling, man. So what do you do? You know, the same person would give up. He built a gigantic air-conditioned field. An air-conditioned fucking field. You know how hard that is to do? You had to simulate day and night in there. You had to hire people to literally fit a couple acres of land with air conditioning. It's impressive. It's really impressive. I think we're not giving him enough props here, because this was in like 1960s, 1970s. Bro, I don't even have air conditioning in my house now. These cows are living a better life than me. And speaking of cows that are living a better life, so after all those attempts, what did he want? He tried to get mini dog cows in people's houses. Little cows, you know, about this size. Bear. No, that's not a cow. Like what? Close enough. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that. You know, it was a nice plan. You know, you have a little cow. You know. Wake up in the morning, your cow starts making sheep noises, you're confused, and you're like, come here. Psh, psh. Now imagine you did that to a dog. Yeah. But with a cow, that's basically the same. Is there that much of a fucking difference, though? One eats grass, one tries to eat my pillows. It's basically the same thing, isn't it? So I think, realistically, at the end of the day, when you're looking at what's going to happen, you'd give up at this point, right? You know, cows failed. Mini cows failed. So what do you do? Cows again! Woo! Yeah! Cows again! If it fails once, we'll try again. So he tried breeding a cow that could survive the Cuban heat, but was basically a Canadian cow. And it worked, but only for one cow. Ubre Blanca, the love of his life. He would post daily updates in the Cuban newspaper about its health and its well-being. When it died, he commemorated a statue to it, and also the world's biggest ice cream parlor. Because you know what says "I love you" better than the frozen milk procured from the tits of those of your species? That's the truest expression of love. He cried. He didn't even cry at like the funerals of most of his wives. He killed most of them. That's a separate point, right? Like, you know, there's some real emotion, man. You know, at the end of the day, the moral of the story is like, I think we can all learn a lesson from Fidel Castro. Do communism. Don't get killed by the CIA. And drink milk. Thank you.